So God was sharing with me that there is another V that is worse than the last wave of V's that have struck the land. And this wave of illness is going to take out people so fast. It's called the Marburg virus. And the Marburg virus, when you get sick from that, I spoke on this past before on my channel. I think about a couple years ago where God was showing me where people were bleeding from their eyes. They were bleeding from their ears. Blood was coming from their nose, their mouth. There were sores on their body, but the sores would not close up. It was pus coming out of the sores. And it's so contagious that if the people that are in the room with you just breathe the same air, they can catch it as well. So many of God's people have not repented. And because of this, a lot of people are going to suffer in their bed without anyone coming to their aid to help them. You know how when you get sick or someone that you know is sick, someone can come to their bedside and help feed them soup or, help them lift their head to get some water or put a hot towel or something over their head or a cold towel to cool them off. But what I'm being shown is that won't be the case this time. People will be so sick that family members won't be able to go in that room. That room will have to be quarantined off. Many of the family members will stick their family members in garages with cold and frigid conditions, and they will never check on them. It's just like the seniors, when the seniors would pass away in their nursing homes and no one would come and check on them. God is saying, because his people have abandoned him, he shall also abandon them. And when I saw this virus, it was an outbreak. And they were calling in these mothers and these children to come into these clinics. And they were telling them something. I don't know what they were telling them. They could have been offering them food or something to feed their child, but something convinced these mothers to go into these clinics to get these JABs for their child. But not only was the parents given the JAB, but their children were also given the JAB. What God has shown me that's in these things are definitely the mark. It is the mark of the beast. And if you take this, then you have completely blackballed yourself from heaven. God is saying that many people will be tricked. Many people will be tricked into getting this JAB. I saw mothers bringing their children into clinics. And the mothers, they were looking at this paperwork and they were reading it, but they weren't reading it. They were like, going over it like super fast. But there was hidden language in the contracts that they were signing. And the mothers were immediately injected with these JABs, and then their children were also given the JAB. But instantly after these parents took these injections, they knew something in them automatically goes off where they will know that they have just taken the mark of the beast. There is a wave of the V illnesses that are coming, that are already here, that are going to hit the land like never before. And many people are going to seek to save their life, even God's people, and they're going to run to these places to get these JABs in hopes of saving themselves and in hopes of saving their children, even to feed them. But it's a trick. It's a trick. This is actually something that will be given in the back of your forehead or the back of your forearm. This is the mark. And once you take this, you shall forever be banned from heaven. So God is warning his people that this that's coming, when they make the announcement to come and they plead to you how desperate that you should have this, God is saying, trust him. Stand on Psalms 91. Know that 1,000 will fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but none will come near your dwelling. Amen.